Bună ziua! Bine ați venit la o lecție de limba engleză pentru clasa a 8-a. Astăzi vom vorbi despre infinitiv to, enough, the, ing form. Aceste două pagini conțin exercițiile pe care le vom lucra acum. Captură de ecran ca să le aveți și voi în față. Ok? Infinitive to, infinitive enough, the ing form. The infinitive. They want to spend their life together. They would like to have 2 children. They may buy a car next year. They may buy a car next year. The infinitive is the root form of the verb. There are 2 kinds of infinitive. A. The to infinitive, example, to stay, to go. B. The bare infinitive, which is the root form of the verb without to, example, stay, go. We use the to infinitive after verbs such as advise, agree, decide, expect, hope, manage, offer, promise, refuse, seem, want, etc. Example, he refused to answer my question. After be plus adjectives such as glad, happy, nice, sorry, etc. Example, it is nice to be back home. Jack will be glad to see you. After some verbs such as know, learn, remember, ask, want, to know, etc., when there is a question word, who, what, where, how, etc., after them. Why is not followed by an infinitive but by a subject plus verb. Example, I don't know how to answer this question, but I didn't know why he was crying. With to and enough. Example, it's too cold to go outside. Joe isn't old enough to vote. To express purpose. Example, I went to the florist to buy some flowers. We use the bare infinitive after modal verbs can, must, etc. Example, you can go home now. After the verbs let and make. My parents let me have a party for my birthday last month. Exercise 1. Write what the following words or phrases are followed by to infinitive, ti, or bare infinitive, bi. Well, and now we will work together. Exercise 2. In pairs, say what your parents don't let or don't make you do using the prompts. Well, example, my parents don't let me watch TV late at night. My parents make me study hard. My parents don't let me go to the parties at the weekend. My parents don't let me wear anything I want. My parents make me tidy my room. My parents don't let me invite friends at home. My parents make me have breakfast every morning. My parents don't let me play music loud. Exercise 3. Fill in the gaps with one of the verbs from the list in the correct form. Climb, help, go, open, buy, post, stay, take, wash, ask. I think I will buy some flowers for my mother. Number 2. Bill went to the post office to post some letters. 3. Bill went to the post office to post some letters. 3. Let me help you with your homework. 4. I want to climb a mountain before I'm 30. 5. We must wash the car today. It's very dirty. 6. He's too young to stay in the house alone. 7. I don't know how to open the windows in this room. 8. I couldn't go on holiday last summer. 9. Can I ask you a question, please? 10. They made her take the money out of the safe. Now, page 67, this page. Well, infinitive to, enough, the ing form, the subject of the infinitive. I want to play with the yellow ball. I want you to draw a picture. When the subject of the main verb and the subject of the infinitive is the same, then the subject of the infinitive is omitted. Example, I would like to stay here. The subject of the main verb and the infinitive is I. When the subject of the infinitive is different from the subject of the main verb, then the subject of the infinitive is not omitted. The subject of the infinitive can be a name, Mark, a noun, the boys, or an object pronoun, me, you, them, etc., and goes before the infinitive. Example, I would like Lucy to stay here. I would like the girls to stay here. I would like her to stay here. Exercise number 4. Rephrase the following as in the example. 1. You must help me. I want you to help me. 2. You mustn't leave now. I don't want they leave now. I don't want they to leave now. So, number 2, they mustn't leave now. I don't want they to leave now. Or, I don't want them to leave now. Number 3, she must eat her dinner. I want her to eat her dinner. Number 4, he must visit Aunt Linda. I want him to visit Aunt Linda. Number 5, you mustn't talk to strangers. I don't want you to talk to strangers. Number 6, Fiona mustn't go on holiday by herself. I don't want Fiona to go on holiday by herself. Number 7, they must do their homework now. I want them to do their homework now. Number 8, you must go to bed now. I want you to go to bed now. Okay. Exercise 5. Fill in the gaps with one of the verbs from the list in the correct form of the infinitive. The verbs are be, live, do, make, meet, tell. Number 1, I really don't know what to do. Number 2, you mustn't tell anyone about this. Number 3, I can make my own clothes. Number 4, I want you to be quiet. Number 5, I don't think the boss will let me leave earlier today. Number 6, I am pleased to meet you. Exercise number 6. Put the verbs in brackets into the correct form of the infinitive. Dear Emma, I'm writing to invite you to my birthday party next Saturday. As you know, I'll be 16, so this is going to be a very special occasion for me. I've invited almost all my friends and I really hope they'll all be able to come. Could I ask you to help me with the preparations, though? I would like to decorate the house with white and pink flowers, but I'm afraid I won't have time to do everything by myself. I've also decided to make my own cake, and I'll certainly need your help with that. Please write me back soon and let me know if you can make it. Best wishes, Sandra. Mulțumesc pentru participare. Dacă v-au plăcut exercițiile, lăsați, vă rog, un like. Și pentru că acesta este un canal gratuit, eu aș dori să-l mențin gratuit în continuare, însă pentru aceasta am nevoie de un număr mare de abonați. Așa este pe YouTube. Prin urmare, vă rog să vă abonați și voi și să spuneți și altora despre existența acestui canal. La revedere!